How y'all doing? Well, you remember us telling you about you keep your eyes on your feet? Because, yeah, I just got a lesson plan big time on that one. Because, see, all I knew was I had to go get my check. And so I went down to get it. And I went to pick it up. Turns out I was actually there to water the seed of craziness. I and I put some water on it. it was it was it's what I do. Anyway, but as I left there, started to let that future thing bug me. And I got to the bank and all kinds of assaults coming down, in the head. I mean, disrupted spirit walk is what I had at that point at the bank. But I drove away there and he's talking to me, calming me down. And sure enough, he pops a story in my head about what it's like to walk in thick stuff. And he brought the memory of me and my time at Heinz. See, we have a factory here in town. It's big. It's big. And it's got a long history here. And used to be Starkist even was there. Not really sure why they quit that part, but the fish smell was okay to leave. Yeah, we were good with that. But I had a job there, and I got moved to tanker cars. And you ever seen them tanker cars that riding down the railroad tracks? Okay, well, they'd have them shipped in filled with tomato paste. Now, you ever open a can of tomato paste? That's what we had in that whole tanker car, paste. And so what would happen is when they went to drain that thing, they'd get it down to about 2 feet from the bottom, and it would suck air in the center. And the pump would lose its prime, and you had to reprime the pump and the whole 9 yards. So in order to get those tanks all the way empty, you put a couple boys down in there, one on each end of that tanker car, and they keep sweeping that paste to the center. And so I had that job. Brutal job, let me tell you. Oh, man. You're down there with a rope tied to you, because sometimes they pass out and they fall right in the paste and they got to hoist your ass out. But yeah, you have to push this paste to the center hole and do not let it suck air, because now you done screwed things up and now they got to reprime the pump and everything. So you have to keep moving, keep going. I mean, we're trying to empty this car. Keep that paste moving. Do not let it suck air. So all the longer you're going to be there. If it sucks air, you're going to have to wait for them to get it primed again, and you're still going to be in there waiting for that to get it done. And so I was thinking about that muddy walk that I did then. And that's what he was comparing it to, is, if you let that future get too far ahead of you, your feet get really heavy. And then you start worrying about the pump losing its prime. And all you got to do is keep your nose at the grindstone and you'll be fine. And that's what I figured out. Then I went to Hy-Vee and got myself some bacon and eggs. Since we ain't worried about this Avatar and we're getting it rebuilt, hell yeah, we're going to have some bacon and eggs. Oh, yeah. And then, as if he didn't already have me feeling good, I walk down the aisle and I see these sweatshirts with Cheetos on them. And bam, that story about losing your Cheetos 6 miles back came to my head. Oh, man. I couldn't hold that one back. I had to bust out in the store. I chuckling on that one. Oh, man. And I was pretty much merry after that all the way. He does comfort you. He knows what you need to know to get yourself through some tough times. Because yeah, going down there to get that check and watering that craziness is totally snapped me out of the spirit. But we're back there and rocking and rolling again. So everything's looking good and moving forward, and we're all good to go. And that's really important for him to get that point to me. I need to just keep focused on my feet and keep myself upright. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to have myself a deliciously bad for me breakfast and watch a few songs and then probably take a nap and sleep off all these bad calories. But that's okay, dude. I'm getting a rebuild. I'm telling you, I'm getting a rebuild. It's all good. It's all good. So, and then I'm sure we'll pick up this afternoon. So, and we wasn't doing a Where's Waldo, he told me, and now we just went and did a damn Where's Waldo, man. Went through the park, kicking back some cool ideas, or memories. There was one there, as I started through it, there's a shortcut and there's a longer way around the park in there. And he take the short one. And as I come around the short one, he snapped that memory of that bandstand that's in there. See, you guys just do not realize how turnkey this town is as far as what God wants in every village. This place even has a bandstand in the center of the park. And it's been there for years. And we were young, coming out of swimming, do our little monkey thing and managed to climb the side of that damn thing and get up on top because you can't get through the door because it was all locked up and everything. So the only way up was on the sides. And, you do your little mountain climbing motion and get on up in there, and it was cool. So I remember those memories as a child. And so then I went on through the park and coming down to the bottom side, and I see ice just starting to form on the pond. And wow, the memories of the ice rink. Because see, they even have an ice rink here. That they bring a little shed down, or they did. I don't know if they still do, but they used to bring a shed down, and there was heat in there and benches all around in there. You could go in there in the warmth and sit down, put your skates on, and go out there and skate. And then when you were done, you come back and your shoes were there, and you just go home. It was kind of a really cool thing. And you'd skate around this little island that is in the middle of the pond. Yeah. Like I said, this town is like totally turnkey, guys. You guys have no idea. This is what he wants for the whole world. It's what we already got. We already got everything. We even got a fancy sticker to put on our water tank out here, dude. Came to us free in a contest, dude. I'm pretty sure God had something to do with that. But you know what? Cool. We got the awesome sticker on our water tank. And, like I said, he's been dropping presents left and right in this town for years. He knew that today would come, or this week would come. And so we stand and wait for all the glory of God to show up. Hope everybody's having a good time. Good afternoon, and we'll talk here later.